So I want to talk today about hybrid picking as it would apply to a 12-bar blues in G. And a 12-bar blues in G involves three chords. Of course, a G7, a C7, and in this case a D7 sharp 9. I'm going to play a D7. So if you're not familiar with those chords, check out the tab in the front. It has the chord grids. But the basic idea of hybrid picking really is combining the pick with the fingers in the right hand. So what generally we're going to want to do is mute the bass notes, the ones we're playing with the pick. So I've got the side of the hand kind of sitting down low on the strings right here, so it's actually muting that sound, whereas I'm not muting the top string. So you get this kind of thuddy bass sound with a real ringing, chimey top sound. So the riff itself is a shuffle pattern, so it's kind of built around this G7 shape. And if I played two G7s, two Gs at the third fret of the sixth string, and then laid my third finger across the fifth fret on strings 2 and 3, picked those two with the second and third fingers of the right hand, and then lifted the third finger of the left hand off to get the first finger on the third fret of the strings 2 and 3, and then hammering into that major third, in fact doing a trill. So you get like that. And then the end of the riff on the last triplet of 4 triplets. So you get the fifth fret on the fifth string to 3, 4, 5 on strings on the fourth string. So you get the whole riff slowly. So the blues I was playing earlier just involved like a G7 chord in the first measure. So that's one riff. In the second measure I went to C7, so I just slid the whole pattern up to the 8th fret. Back to G7 for 2 measures. To C7 for 2 measures, measure 5. Back to G7 for 2 measures. To D7 sharp 9. So in this case, I'm just picking the bass note on the fifth string, and then hitting the top notes on strings 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4. Then for a simple turnaround, I'm playing on the C7 chord, C to B flat. That's the third fret on the fifth string and the third string. Notice how that's hybrid picked. And then the open sixth string and the open third string hybrid picked. And then just moving the bass note up the sixth string to the first, second, and third fret. So I'm going to go. And it's important to do that with the first finger. It'd be kind of natural to do that with fingers 1, 2, and 3. But in this case, you want to do that with the first finger because you're going to set yourself up for the G pattern again. So you get. For a G7 chord in that 11th measure and then the 12th measure, you just strum the D7 chord. So that's some basic ideas for hybrid picking over a G blues.
Hi, I'm Scotty Moore.
Well, that's all right, Mama.
She came back and handed me the slip of paper, and I looked at it and I said, Elvis Presley, what kind of damn name is that?
That's all right.
So that starts with an A major chord. For the first 4 bars are really A. And an A major chord in the 5th position, my first finger's barred across the top 2 strings at the 5th fret.
She done told me, Papa done told me too.